This is TechCrunch. While many venture firms seem to only have eyes for AI these days, Nexus Venture Partners is deliberately splitting its focus for its new $700 million fund. The firm will back AI startups and seek out India focused startups in consumer, fintech, and digital infrastructure. AI has soaked up most of the venture capital raised globally, and the 20-year-old VC firm also sees AI as a defining technological shift. But it argues crowding into a single, overheated category carries its own risks. India's digital economy provides a counterbalance, an expanding market where AI adoption is rising and opportunities remain more diverse. For Nexus, that balance is rooted in its origins. The Delaware headquartered firm, with offices in Menlo Park, Mumbai, and Bengaluru, has operated as a single fund and an integrated U.S. India team since its founding back in 2006. It backs early stage software and India focused startups from the same pool of capital. Now, over time, its cross border software bets have encompassed a range from infrastructure and developer tools to AI agent startups. Its U.S. portfolio includes companies such as Postman, Apollo, Min.io, Giga, and Firecrawl, which have become widely adopted in developer tooling and AI infrastructure. Meanwhile, its India portfolio has broadened across consumer, fintech, logistics, and digital infrastructure. Some of its bets there include Zepto, Delivery, Rapido, Turtlemint, and Infra.Market. Nexus manages $3.2 billion in capital across its funds and has invested in more than 130 companies over the years. The firm has recorded more than 30 exits to date, including several IPOs, underscoring the depth of its early stage, long horizon approach. One of the managing partners at Nexus Venture Partners in the U.S. told TechCrunch that the firm's sweet spot remains inception to seed and Series A, often beginning with checks as small as a few $100,000 or around $1 million. Nexus, which operates with an 8-member investment team, began with a $100 million fund and has kept its fund size at $700 million since launching Fund 7 in 2023. It typically raises every 2.5 to 3 years. The company said that the reason for keeping the 8th fund the same size was the firm believes $700 million is the right amount for its early-stage strategy. Even though India's AI journey is not as advanced as the U.S.'s in many areas, Nexus believes India could leapfrog in several parts of the AI ecosystem. A few things that the company pointed out are the country's large talent pool, rising digital infrastructure, and demand for localized models that support India's many languages and service needs. Now, those dynamics are pushing Indian startups to build AI applications and agents faster, often atop open source tools and emerging domestic AI infrastructure companies. The partners pointed to companies backed by Nexus, such as Zepto and NASA, to illustrate how AI is taking shape in India. They said Zepto, the quick commerce platform, uses AI extensively across its operations, from customer support to routing and fulfillment, demonstrating how consumer businesses are becoming deeply AI native. Infrastructure players like NASA are emerging to address India-specific needs, including sovereign AI workloads, localized data handling, and support for the country's many languages. Nexus did not share fund metrics. The partner said its funds have been realizing significant enough returns over the years to largely fill this fund from returning limited partners. The firm's LP base spans the U.S., Europe, the Middle East, Southeast Asia, and Japan. Is there any way for another AI coding tool to worm its way into the hearts of startup founders and past Cursor, Claude Code, Codex, Gemini Code Assist, GitHub Copilot, the many other AI-wrapped VS Code forks, and vibe coding phenoms like Replit and Lovable? Well, Amazon wants to try using the tried-and-true method of giving its tool away for free. Well, AWS CEO Matt Garman announced during his keynote speech at the reInvent 2025 conference that the cloud giant says it will grant qualified early stage startups a free year of credits to Kiro Pro Plus. Now, these startups can request free credits for up to 100 users. But there are restrictions. Only startups that have secured VC funding ranging from pre seed to Series B funding are eligible. U.S. based startups are eligible, but the offer is not available in every country. Geographic restrictions include France, Germany, and Italy, much of South America, and naturally trade sanctioned countries. In addition, applications must be received by December 31st. That's it from TechCrunch. For more stories like these, go to TechCrunch.com.